welcome back, or welcome to my channel. So I filmed this makeup look like a while ago, but I lost footage. I lost all the footage, Final Cut Pro, my editing software. Some of the clips were missing, and then, well, I was very upset because I was so excited to get that makeup tutorial up after a while, and then it just kind of came crashing down on me. But here I am, I'm refilming the same exact makeup look and with the same outfit, same everything. It's 11 p.m. and I am so thirsty. I just want some apple juice. I did all the base makeup off screen for the sake of keeping this video nice and short because most of my videos have been really long and I don't want to do that anymore, so we'll try. I went in with my Makeup Forever HD Stick Foundation in the shade Y365 or 123. It's a little darker than my regular skin tone. Here, I'll show you the shade and my skin tone. Yeah, so it's a little darker than my skin tone, but I made it work with some concealer, and yeah. And then after I applied this foundation to my skin, I went in with for my under eyes, I went in with my It Cosmetics Bybel Under Eye Concealer, and this, I was about to curse. Nope. This stuff is is so good for the under eyes. I cannot, it's just, I love this concealer. The first time I used this on my whole face rather than just my under eyes, and don't do that. Don't do that. There's a reason they call it Bybel Under Eye, okay? Not for the face, because just I'll explain that in another video if you want, because I wanted to do like an October favorites video. So yeah, anyways, then after that, for the rest of my face to conceal, I use the Maybelline SuperStay Better Skin Concealer in the shade Ivory. I am literally like finished with this. I literally applied basically nothing on my face, but I had to make it work. Oh, and then I just set my under eyes on my face with my Lorac Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, and yeah, now we're just gonna get into the eye makeup and then the rest of the face. I'm going to be going in with my e.l.f. eyeshadow primer, which is this little utensil right here. I'm going to apply that all over the lids and above the lids, like right up until the brow bone, because you want to get rid of the appearance of veins. You want to make it look like you don't have veins, and then use this to make sure there's no creasing when you apply eyeshadow and that the eyeshadow stays on for a while and nothing gets in the way of it or messes it up. So just gonna apply that. And then just blend that out with my fingers. So to start off with the eyeshadow, I'm gonna be going into my Lorac, I don't know how to say it. I think it's Lorac. I've been calling it Lorac since God knows how long. I think that's like a Dr. Seuss thing. I'm going to be going into the shade Bare just to really create a clean base all over the eye. Create for like a very neutral, white, pale toned lid to cover up the veins. I'm so good at explaining. Tell me if my hair gets messy, okay? I have no one else to do it. Or if my base gets oily. I'm gonna go in with the shade Latte now, just to create a very nice transition shade on the crease. This will just be the light transition shade for when we go in with the darker shades, just so we can build it up very nicely. This I'm gonna take a little above the crease as well. I want this very warm, light warm color to peek through all the rest of the darker colors. So now I'm going to be going in with the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Cornelius from the KathleenLights squad. Cornelius is named after her puppy. Ask me how I know that, because I'm a crazy KathleenLights fan. But anyway, I'm going to be going in with this, and this will just go right in the crease to deepen up that transition shade, and then, you know, just deepen up the eye look a little bit. And then we're going to go in with even a darker shade. You want to make sure you do the blending in windshield wiper motions. You go back and forth enough times so that you give the eye a very blended effect. You don't want it to be very choppy with the colors, or else it'll just look like you did it really fast with no effort whatsoever. Blah 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 blah. You got it. So my camera cut me off, and I went in with some shadows. I went in with the shade Corduroy on just the very outermost part of the lid. I'm just putting that there to give the eye some depth and create a contrast for when we put some shimmery shadows on the innermost part of the eye. It's just a very light, warm, chocolatey color, although there is another color in the palette named Chocolate, and it's just very dark. And I'm just going to keep blending that Corduroy on the outermost part of the eye until I'm satisfied, and then we'll go on to the next one. Also, I was saying how I ordered some ColourPop things and the package came today, and I'm very excited because I also ordered some KathleenLights stuff, and I'm excited to try them out. So I might do a little video on a ColourPop haul, so stay tuned for that if you want to watch that. So now it's time. No, wait, it's not. I just remembered. I'm gonna just create a little base contrast before I do the shimmery shadows. I'm gonna just go in with Bare again, and just apply that right on the inner corner just to create a clean base. Count how many times I say base during this whole video. I can guarantee you I say base millions of times in all my tutorials. Now we're gonna go in with the shimmery shadows. So these shadows are also from the KathleenLights, one of her collab quads, and yeah, I'm gonna go in with this one's just called KathleenLights. I will be popping this on in the inner corner of the lid. This is a very warm, coppery, bronze golden shade. So I'm just gonna be going in with my finger first to apply that on, and then I'll be going in with like a flat synthetic or just a flat brush and applying that on even better. I find with these kinds of shadows, with these pigments, it's best with the finger first because it really packs it on. Ugh, see how pretty that is? Oh my god. Wow, I just am in love with these shadows. That pigment is pretty great as is, but I'm just gonna go in and pack some more on with a brush. And if it's not synthetic, you can just really apply some mist to the brush before you go in and dip it into the shadow, and that really intensifies the pigment. I'm gonna be going in with this. It's an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and just apply some Maybelline Master Fix setting spray. I meant to say apply the mist after you dip the brush into the shadow, because that way it won't mess up the pan of the shadow. See how much more pigmented that comes on with some mist? I'm sure you all know this already. I'm just one of the millions telling you this. Now for the next shimmer shadow, I'm going to be going in with another KathleenLights quad shadow, as I said before. Yeah, this one is called Blaze. It's a very olivey, taupey, undertoned shimmer shadow. It is gorgeous. I just can't stop looking at it. It's just so pretty. It's a very olive undertone golden. And same thing I did before. I'm going to take my finger in first and then apply that with the brush and mist. I'm going to apply that on the middle to outermost part of the lid, right in between the orange bronze color and the corduroy shade. You can overlap the colors because again you want to make it blended and seamless looking. Now that that's done, the eye makeup's pretty much done, but now what you want to do is just go over everything back in with the same shades, just to make sure that nothing overtakes another. So yeah, we're gonna just go over everything once again with pigment. Make sure you blend the edges of each shade out nicely. So just overlap them really gently. Just going back into the matte shades, we're gonna go back into corduroy on the outer corner. Very lightly, not even really move the brush, just kind of like make sure you pack it on right where it was supposed to be. Now we're gonna go back into the crease shade and the transition shade, because if you can see, the shimmer from the shimmer shadows are kind of just because when you close your eyes or look down, it folds up into the crease, and now the shimmer is going up onto all the matte shades. So we're just going to clean that up by going over with the matte shades once again. Latte as the transition. And then right where the shimmer flecks are building up, we're going to go back into the crease with Cornelius. Okay, so now I don't want to do a very dramatic eyeliner or anything. I'm just going to draw a flick, a little line across the lid, and that's it. I'm not going to do a wing because I want this to be a very go-to, subtle, not very subtle, but not too bold either kind of a look. So, and this is just one of many fall makeup looks. There is no really one fall makeup tutorial. This is just one of many eye looks that you can do for fall. I'm going to take my trusty L'Oreal Infallible Super Slim Liquid Eyeliner and just drag that across the lid, a very thin to medium build line. Now I'm just going to tightline the upper rim of my eyes, the upper waterline, and I'm going in with the Master Precise Skinny Gel Liner. This step you really don't have to do. I just do it sometimes because I feel like it's satisfying when you cover up bald spots that you missed when you were filling in your liquid eyeliner. So yeah, you don't have to do this. I don't do this all the time anyway, just sometimes. Oh my god, my eyes are always so sensitive when I do makeup anyway, so this part really kills me. Okay, now when that's done, you wait a minute. Wait for your eyes to, you know, stop being a little baby. And for my lower lash line, I'm going to go in with corduroy and just buff that out on the lower lash line. Okay, but like I said, I don't want this to be too bold, so I'm gonna just go back in with the shade Cornelius, which is it's a very warm neutral kind of shade, and I'm gonna just buff that out right underneath that corduroy to really just lighten it up. So now for the innermost part of the lower lash line, we're gonna go back into the shade Blaze, the very olive undertone golden, and just apply that for a pop of color on the inner corner of the eye. And just swipe that in to the darker shades because you want to make it blend nicely. Just to line the waterline, we're going to go in with a stark white nude pencil. You go in with the white pencil when you really want to open up the eyes instead of kind of closing them in more, because you kind of already do that with black liner, winged eyeliner, lashes, but so just to really open up the eye. This is the NYX Wonder Pencil in Light. And see, with that you get the illusion of more open eyes. If you were to put black line on the black pencil on the waterline, it would give the illusion of more closed in, smaller eyes. For mascara, I'm going to be going to the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara and just, you know, coat my lashes. So I did my mascara and my brows off screen, again for the sake of keeping this video short and simple and sweet. But if you want to see a brow tutorial, then please leave a comment down below letting me know that you would like to see one, because I can easily do that for you guys. Now, just to move on to the rest of the face: bronzer, contour, highlight, blush, all that jazz. For bronzer, this is my go-to bronzer. If you've seen my previous videos, this is the bronzer that I use most of the time, so I'm gonna go in with this. This is the Rimmel London bronzer in the shade 27 Sundance. I'm just gonna warm up the face with this, just a little, right on the outermost part of the hollows of the cheeks, just the perimeter of the face, really. You want to make sure you really take that in where the hairline begins, or else it's just going to look like you kind of just stopped midway and you have like a helmet head. Yeah, not a pretty look. For contour, I'm going to be going in with my Maybelline Master Contour Kit. This is so good for a drugstore contour kit, I have to tell you, and this is one of my go-tos as well. So I'm going to be going in with this contour shade, and just again in the hollows of my cheekbones, the perimeter of my face, but really drag that in towards a little bit more towards the inner parts of the face. Just with that same contour shade, I'm going to contour my nose from where my brows begin and bring it down towards the bridge of my nose, and then just right under the tip of my nose, and also around the curvatures of my nostrils. Okay, now just to not leave it so harsh looking, we're gonna just go over it with the beauty blender, just dab in the shadow. And then also just to not leave anything else harsh around the face, just go in with the beauty blender and dab all around. For blush, we're going to go in with the e.l.f. blush palette and go into this very warm, corally, neutral shade. Just dust that very lightly on the apples of the cheeks. For highlight, we're going to go in with my Carli Bybel palette. We're going to go in with the second highlight from there. I would show you the palette, but it's very messy and broken. The second shade is a very gold champagne colored highlight. So we're just going to dust that on the high points of the cheeks. And again, just take that highlight with my finger and pop that on the tip of my nose and just down the bridge of my nose. And also on the cupid's bow. Okay, I'm going to line and fill in my lips with this Revlon lip liner in Nude. It's a very burgundy undertone, deep nude. So I'm going to go in with that. This is one lip option, and then a second lip option that I'm going to give you guys is the NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick in the shade Lace Detail. I think it's called Lace Detail. It's a very mauve-y nude color. You can go with either one or both, because I'm going to top the lip liner off with this NYX color. guys, that is one lip option, the Deep Burgundy Nude. And now I'm going to top this off with the NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick. And that is the second lip option. It's a very mauve-y overcoat. So that is a wrap for this video. I hope you guys like this makeup look, this fall makeup look. I really like the way the shimmery shadows came out and everything. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and stay tuned for what's coming next, because I am excited for what's coming next. I hope you are too. Leave me a comment down below of anything else you'd like to see, any kind of videos, literally just chit chats, something funny, something, you know, just whatever, anything. Leave a comment down below. Also any kind of makeup tutorials. And yeah, that's it. Leave a big thumbs up if you like this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Very gold. I can't talk. A very this is a literally just, I almost fell. You've got to be. Do you see this? I can go get apple juice now.